fire, air, water, earth. You've heard the stories of avatars Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra. But it's time for new stories to be told. In every era, there are those who seek to maintain the balance and harmony in the world, and those who seek to upset it. How will these stories unfold, and what heroes will rise to the occasion? All right. Hello and welcome to the first session of Avatar Legends RPG, aka our campaign called Avatar Legacy of Heroes. My name is Josh. I'll be your game master. I am joined by my friends Megan, Kiera, Oz, and Morgan. Everyone, please introduce your characters. We'll start off with Corner. So Megan, please introduce your character. Yeah, just introduce the name of your character, and let's go with Bender class they are.
Okay. My character's name is Aya. She is a firebender.
Kiera,
My character's name is Karma, and they are an airbender.
Oz,
My character's name is Talarock, and he is a waterbender, and he has a little snow rat named Ahanu.
and finally Morgan.
And my character's name is Avani, and she is an earthbender.
All right. So, all four of you are in Omashu currently because you've all been invited, along with many other people, to marvel at the inventions and innovations that have been happening on Omashu, from their mail system to different ideas for water. What is it called? Not aqueducts, because that's
Irrigation?
thank you. Water irrigation and farming techniques and things like that. And as you're walking around looking at the different new technologies and such, you hear the sounds of a scuffle in sort of like an alleyway.
Talarock is definitely going to check that out.
All right. Talarock goes over to the alleyway. And Talarock, I want you to roll for you're gonna assess the situation, so roll for creativity, or with creativity.
That is a 7 + 1, 8.
Okay, so you have the basic moves in handy.
Yes. Give me the hottest second.
Okay, while
I
you
have
look for
basic combat techniques, so basic balance moves. I'm on that page.
okay, yeah, so it's just above balance moves. It says basic moves. It's got
Got it.
Yeah. So I'm going to describe the situation for me, and now I'm going to describe the situation for you, and you choose one of those questions.
Cool.
All right. So when you get there, you see one man kind of backed up against a corner, and three other people sort of surrounding him. They are holding rocks and like makeshift weapons, and are looking like they're imposing on him.
So, who or what is the biggest threat here? Is there one that looks kind of like the leader or like a bigger threat?
From what you can tell, the biggest threat looks like the one who's in the middle. They seem to tower above the other two that they're with, and towering above the one man that they've pushed up against the corner. And he happens to be holding like a really thick sword, like a broadsword of some sort.
Okay. Are they saying anything in particular that...
For whatever reason, they're speaking like hushed tones, so you can't exactly catch anything, but you can hear sort of like the growl in one of their voices, but you can't figure out whose voice it is. You just hear sort of like a growl.
Can I see any exit strategies?
For the person in the center, or if it's the person who's being in
Like an easy place
friend.
where I can be like, if I were to like punch a guy for a distraction. I can be like, run that way.
You would have to turn around. Just a alleyway.
One way. Okay, got it. It's not a full throughway alley. Got it.
Yeah, nope. Everyone else is still hearing what sounds like the commotion going on. You have seen one person, a man in Water Tribe clothing, as best as you can tell, Water Tribe clothing running off in that direction.
Can I try and guide and comfort?
Guide and comfort who?
Guide and comfort the big guy.
Okay. Sure, roll with harmony.
I have a +0 to harmony.
Ooh.
I got a 9 though.
That is a hit. Okay, so then they choose one. Oh, no. Okay. All right. What do you say for like your guiding comfort? What do you say?
I think I stroll up and say something like, "Hey, buddy, pal. This is a warm, welcoming festival. What's with all the violence here? There's enough for everyone. What's going on? What do you need?" And I'm kind of like slowly, like calmly approaching. What's going on? Let's work this out.
Out of curiosity, Oz, how tall is Talarok?
He's like 5'9". He's like not quite done growing yet.
Okay. All right.
He's like 16, very gangly.
All right. So the guy in the middle turns around, having now just realized Talarok is there, and he's towering at like 6'4", way over you. And you hear in a very gruff voice, "This ain't none of your business, kid. Stay out of it." And unfortunately, Oz, you're going to be afflicted with the condition of we'll go insecure.
All right.
Oh, actually, no. I think that's up to you, right? Hold on.
I probably would have gone with insecure anyway.
Yeah, they inflicted a condition on you, and you have to shift your balance based
Does
on.
it say which way?
And you shift their balance in response. They conflict with you, and you shift it. Okay, so no, his balance shifts, but he's a thug, so it doesn't really matter. So his balance shifts, but yeah. Yeah, okay. And then yeah, you are now just insecure because that definitely did not work. And now you have at least the other two people have turned around and now are just focused on you. All three of them, and the guy who was with them is just kind of being very quiet. Or the guy who was being pressured by them is being very quiet.
I'm gonna. Can I try and trick them?
All right, what do you want to do? Or hold on, roll with creativity first.
That is a 4+1 to get me a hot 5. So I think I'm going to say, it is my business. This is my beloved cousin. And
Right.
his safety is of utmost importance to me. My aunt is going to kill me. So can I ask why you're roughing him up?
And you said you got a 5?
5, yeah. Total of 5.
They just kind of look at you, look at each other, look back at you, look back at each other, and then just hear and they just start laughing.
This is like an Earth Kingdom person versus
absolutely in
my
your face.
dark tan skin.
Yes, they're just absolutely laughing in your face because there's no way they believe you. Absolutely not. Everyone else who's near the alleyway or like out in the next two streets can hear the laughter.
Can I go over and watch, but hide.
Okay. So Karma is gonna just kind of walk over towards the alleyway is and just kind of find a place where they can see inside the alley, but not like be noticed.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna have I'm gonna be watching and seeing if I need to go in and protect.
Okay. Avani also walks over, but the way that they're standing is Avani kind of hides Karma without knowing it. So Karma's just sort of hiding behind the vicinity of Avani.
That
I want to also walk over, but more like push through so I can get a better view. I'm not trying to hide.
Okay.
You're all doing the little like peek behind a wall thing, but you don't know it.
Yeah. But no. Karma and Avani are. Aya literally just is like, out of my way, I want to see. And you're just standing directly in the entrance to the alleyway and just watching.
Can I roll an intimidate, please?
You want to intimidate after?
I'm basically trying different techniques to diffuse as I'm walking closer.
Hang on, let me see, because I know that in. Hold on, I need to find out what the condition affects.
I just realized.
What is? Oh, nice. Oh yeah, you're a rat.
Yay!
Snow rat.
Amazing.
What's your rat's name again?
Ahanu.
yeah.
Huh?
Ahanu. Ahanu.
Ahanu.
Yeah. He's like a little white rat with sort of like a collar of fluff and a little fluff at the end of his tail.
Oh,
I have little doodles.
doodles.
You
Yay!
can't see them very well, but
Oh, it's blurred out anyway.
it's fine.
I
I'll
kind
send a
of saw
picture
it.
later.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure that it doesn't. No, insecure only affects trick. So yeah, sure. You can roll with passion and attempt to intimidate these guys.
Oh boy, passion, my best skill. Okay, that's a 9.
Okay, so they choose one. They run to back up. They can either back down, but watch. They attack you. Okay, what did you say to him?
I think I sort of tap my shoulder and a Hanu comes out.
Okay, lucky for
Yeah.
you. For whatever reason, these guys seem to be very scared of small rodent creatures. So you see that they just sort of get kind of serious. They just sort of take a step back and just kind of keep an eye on you, but they stop laughing, stop talking. They're just like, this guy might be serious.
So I tap my shoulder, a Hanu comes and I say, listen, this isn't the only one. I can summon hordes and throngs of rats to eat the flesh off your bones. If you don't let my cousin go.
I need you to roll creativity again with trick, but with the -2.
Okay.
Because you've now reset your lie.
Listen, I'm doing my best.
Don't worry,
I'm committed to my bit.
They're still scared of your rodent.
Okay. Creative. I have a +1, so it would be -1.
Mm-hmm.
So 9 - 1, 8.
Okay. So that's a hit. It's your choice. On a hit, pick one. Yeah. So either they can stumble. You take +1 forward to acting against them, which is your next move. They act foolishly. The GM tells you what additional opportunity they give you, or they overcommit. They are deceived for some time.
Ooh, choices.
Pick one of those three.
I think it's gonna be a stumble for throngs of rats.
Okay. So whatever you do next, you're gonna be able to roll +1. They now suddenly is like they're like, oh my god, he might be serious. Maybe this was all just an act on his part.
Ahanu hisses a little.
Whole bunch of oh god, they're backing up a little bit more now. Basically putting themselves against the wall.
So they're kind of not surrounding the guy anymore.
No, the guy's kind of moved off to the side and it started and is now it's the three of them, the guy, and then you, and then our other bystanders.
Okay. I sort of signal for the guy to kind of like get out of here.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can I signal to the guy like, come on, this way.
Catch it.
All right. The guy starts running past you. Starts running past Talarok, and however, he sort of in his stumble kind of bumps against Talarok, but continues to go.
I catch Ahanu.
All right.
Just sort of steady him.
And now it's just you and the three people the three thugs, and then our bystanders.
Where's the leave them option?
You can just turn around and go.
Just sort of. I want to leave them with one last intimidate though.
Okay, and you get a +1 to it, so yeah, go ahead.
Nice.
Roll for it.
It's not adding any stats.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Intimidation is passion.
Cool. I have nothing to passion, but I have that +1, so. Okay, I got a 9. Total.
All right, so that is basic success. So they choose one again. They run to escape or get back up. They're still stuck in a corner.
Would knowing what I said perhaps give you some options?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You can give your spiel, and then I'll figure it out.
So I kind of like slowly get up in the leader's face as I'm monologuing, just sort of. No, I don't have to call the rat throngs. The rat throngs never have to know your scent, your name, where you live. As long as I never see you again. Is that understood?
He nods, and him and his friends kind of single file go past you and run out the alleyway into the other direction.
I've decided I'm not a waterbender, I'm a fear bender.
You are still, just remember, you are still insecure, just so you are.
That's gonna come into play, don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Talrock, you turn around and you see that you've had an audience. You can clearly see a.
Before I turn around, I think I just have a moment of everything deflates and it's like, oh my god, that was terrifying.
Okay, Megan, what does Aya look like?
Aya?
Yeah, Aya.
Aya's like pretty short, like probably like 5'1", like a short, like chestnut bob.
Short queen.
Okay, and is she in Earth Nation garb, Fire Nation, or Earth Kingdom, Fire Nation? What is?
So no, yeah, she's got like the usual green, pretty like not fancy, more just like functional Earth Kingdom.
Okay.
And she's got like a gold bracelet.
Okay, and then Morgan, what does Avani look like?
Avani had on the page because I wrote down everything on it. Okay. She has like pea green eyes. It is like the lightest shade of green that you could possibly get. She's like average height, so around like the same height as I am, around 5'6", 5'7". And her hair is like dark brown. It's like the darkest color of mud that you can think of. She has like a couple scars on her. So she has a scar on her lip. She has a scar on her eye, on her right eye. I think that's what I said. And then there's a couple other scars, but it's not really noticeable underneath her garb that she has on. She has um like um like a tan under what did we say the other day? Like a tan undershirt kind of thing, and then like a green. What was the word that we used the other day? You said cloak, but I know it's not a cloak.
Oh,
It's I called it a tunic, but I know it's not a tunic.
anyone know what we're talking about?
No.
Like a
It's
wait, is
Cloak.
Oz froze?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, Oz.
No.
Pause.
R.I.P.
Pause as we get Oz back.
No.
Hello.
Yay!
Don't know what happened there.
There we go. We found Oz. Okay, Oz, what was the last thing you heard?
Uh, describing Morgan's height.
Okay.
Okay.
Picking up from there, so Oz knows what Avani at least looks like.
Nice.
So 5'6", roughly height wise.
Yeah, 5'6", roughly. Like I think I said the eye color beforehand, like the lightest shade of green. Hair is long and braids with like the darkest brown, like the darkest color of mud that you can think of. She has a scar on her lip. She has a scar on her eye. There's other scars that are on her, but you can't really see it because she has like a tan undershirt and then like a green. It's not necessarily a cloak, but it's not necessarily a tunic. I don't know what to
Capelet.
call it. A what?
Capelet.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Capelet.
And then like the other thing that the clothes that she's wearing are tattered, but they're made of silk. They're just worn out and dirty. And the last thing is that it's very noticeable that she's not wearing shoes. Like total barefoot.
Okay, and then so Talarak turns around, and you see that you have an audience of very clearly these two girls in Earth Kingdom clothes. One looks much more tattered than the other, and she's also not wearing shoes. The other one looks kind of like your basic sort of middle class sort of Earth Kingdom citizen. And then off way behind both of them, you can just see like the head of someone else who's just looking towards you.
So immediately just how much of that did you see?
Aya's gonna slow clap. Just
Slow clap.
Red.
I guess what I'll do is just say that was a very brave thing that you did. Yeah.
yeah, nice.
Cool.
I'm
Thanks.
sure-
I'm always happy to help. Just kind of like walking out of the alleyway. Oh, yeah, just trying to do my best. He's just so nervous. So,
Are you drunk? Are you okay?
yep, we're just finger gunning away. Yep, we're great. Going great. Come on, Ahanu. Let's go check out the streets.
I just realized, Oz, how do you spell Ohanu?
Ahanu.
And got it. Got it. Okay. What is Ohanu doing as you're finger gunning your way out?
Ahanu just kind of scrambles to my other shoulder and does a little
Just yeah.
wave.
Okay. So you all watch as this.
I feel like as I'm backing away, I definitely trip.
right.
Can
well,
I reach out sort of like when Telerock trips to like try to catch them, but then like one of those fake things when you go to reach out while someone's tripping and then pull back like okay, never mind, never mind, never mind.
Okay. As Talrock is sort of backing away, finger cutting it, they slip on like just like an apple that's rolled by from like a stand that kind of broke and some apples went, and as they're coming down, Talrock can see a hand reaching out for them from the the girl whose clothes are tattered, and then suddenly just kind of like never mind, and you just go bam onto the ground.
It's a slow motion reach, and then just
No.
Ahanu goes airborne for a second, but lands on my chest as I'm just on my back on the ground.
I am gonna go over now and try to help Telerock up.
Right. Simple enough. You walk over, you reach out a hand for Talarak. I assume Talarak takes it.
Yeah.
Right, and then Talarak are now standing, and you can clearly see both Avani and Aya. And now you get a much clearer look at the third person who was watching you, as they are less obscured. And Kira, what does Karma sort of look like?
A chameleon.
No. They are they're 6'3", and
I like this descending height situation.
and she's kind of wearing traditional air nomad clothing, maybe slightly modified. And she has lots of curly hair.
I have to point out that 6'3" Karma was somehow using 5'6" Avani to sort of hide.
Yep. Crunch.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. So now the Talarak, you can now see everyone in view. Aya and Avani haven't necessarily noticed Karma's presence because they've been sort of hiding and trying to keep themselves obscure best they can.
Crunched up so much.
Okay, that was less cool, but still good job.
Thanks. I don't normally do things like that.
Fall?
It's I just didn't know anyone was watching. Thanks. Just trying so desperately to recover. My name is Talarock. This is Ahanu. Ahanu's the real brains of the operation.
Hi, my name is Avani.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry, no reaction to the rats, the real brains of the operation introduction.
I don't think I know.
Aya's just silent.
Yeah, like very cute, nice.
I fully accepted that the rat is just a
Yeah.
good boy being.
The rats, the real brains of the operation. All right.
Ahanu just kind of gets up on back paw and just kind of like.
Oh.
So Josh, now if you kill Ahanu, you're going to be a monster.
I am aware. I am aware.
Everyone's attached now.
Scott, there's always got to be one serious thing. We all got attached to Jet really fast for some reason, and then he's just gone.
Speak for yourselves.
Listen,
UA.
now I would die for this rat.
Yeah.
Campaign
Guess
ends
what?
when the rat
You
dies.
get the
Wait a
opportunity.
minute.
Turns out Rat's the big bad the entire time.
No,
No.
he
Okay.
wanted the brains of the operation.
All right. So you've had 1 out of 3 of these people introduce themselves.
I think I turn to Ian, like, I like offer a handshake.
Cool.
And
Hey,
you are-
I'm Aya. Nice to meet you. You're not from here, huh?
I kind of like look down at the water tribe garb and like, what gave it away?
Yeah, the blue kind of did it. That's fair.
What can I say? Blue's my color.
Nice. What's
I think
your
I kind of like keep glancing over at the tall person scrunched up, just kind of like, are you what?
Are you okay?
But
What's
not
going on?
enough to like approach or like call it out.
Oh.
Aya
Just
turns
keeping an
around.
eye.
Who are you?
Oh, there we go.
I was gonna say now I flip my head around.
Yeah.
I see that we're scrunched in the corner.
We don't fully comprehend your
Um,
height until we're like, hey, who are you?
I stand up fully.
Oh God.
oh no.
And
I
I guess I can't hide anymore.
At that moment, as they're unscrunching, you hear an explosion off and like a few blocks away, still in the city, and you hear and you start to hear
This happen
soldiers
every
sort of
time you
running
stand
by.
up?
No, just recently.
I go ahead and peek my head around the corner to see where that's coming from, if I can, I guess.
What you see is just a bunch of like Earth Kingdom guards and soldiers sort of like running off in that direction.
Okay.
Refresh me. How I cure insecure is I do something bold and stupid.
Insecure is cleared by take foolhardy action without talking to your companions.
Yeah, I'm running after the guards. I'm
You
not
just,
talking.
you just
so-
run off. Okay.
I take a look at everyone else, and then I'm gonna dart after Teleroth.
Yeah, Simon's like, okay, I guess we're doing this. I just
Walk.
follow.
You walk, but you still keep up.
Yeah. My 5'1" running next to me.
You all
We just-
somehow end up running in height order. So Aya's in front, followed by Avani, followed by Talarok, followed by Karma.
How did I get
And as you get closer, you see that the guards sort of, some of them have like slowed down and that they walked off, and you find that the explosion isn't as bad as it could have been. Turns out someone just hit like the mail slide sort of the wrong way, and it caused like mail to fly everywhere, and that's what the big explosion sound was.
Is there any mail still fluttering down?
Yes, there's a lot of mail still fluttering down.
I would like to catch one.
Okay, sure.
I don't know. I want to look at it.
You want to look at? Okay. So
I don't
you
want to open it. I just want to see if like there's anything that I can discern from it.
okay. So you grab one of the pieces of mail, and you look at it. It just sounds like a standard sort of Earth Kingdom letter that's supposed to go from like, it's like one of those grievance letters to the king.
Oh no.
Be like, hey, we have an issue with one of the platypus bears that are in the zoo, and we need to have this handled, sort of deal.
Did the platypus bear do anything wrong?
No, I was just saying that as an example. It's not an actual platypus bear. Sure.
Why not?
Sure. Okay. Sure. The platypus bear. You catch another letter and you decide to open it and read it, and it details that like the platypus bear has been getting out at night and eating a bunch of cabbages, in this farmer's field, and
I eat the letter.
Do we see this happen?
Yes, everyone sees as Talarak has grabbed a letter, read it, grabbed another one, or grabbed a letter, grabbed another one, read that one, and then ate that one.
I'm just standing in
I
shock.
feel like I've cured my insecure at this point.
Yeah, no, it's gone. No, you've definitely cleared it. Yeah.
Amazing.
I was gonna like walk away from where Dog is. Go try to help with the mail.
You see this guy who just threatened a bunch of gangsters, like, I'm going to summon throngs of rats, and he's just fallen so far in your estimation since then.
Yeah.
I kind of break out of my shock and ask if Talrock's okay. You okay there?
Yeah. Why?
Well, why did you eat the letter?
Oh, I was worried about the... So it was a letter detailing something that a platypus bear had done, and I didn't want them to do anything to the platypus bear.
As you're saying this, you hear two other explosions, very similar to this one, coming off in different areas of the town again, of Omashu.
I looked for Karma to see if they're crouching and standing up.
Are the guards still around, or have they run off again?
The guards that are currently there, like fixing the that mail system area, are still there. The others that were getting there and then saw that was handled have gone off, and you see others are running towards the other two explosions.
So is there like a central mail hub?
At the very top, yes, very top of Omashu, there's a central mail hub. We have a very pressing question, and that is,
Are you crouching and standing up? Because we've heard 2 more explosions.
I have been standing here the whole time, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
that answer is no.
So Talarock just kind of mentally like, okay, no.
Okay.
Is there like from the other explosions? Is there any like screaming or panicking that can be heard from either of them?
Just the normal panic of hearing an explosion and seeing mail fly everywhere.
Okay, so
Can I-
there isn't people running away from it, right?
No,
Well,
there's
they
nothing. There's no one like running away in terror or like anyone like screaming out in pain.
Okay, you say explosion.
Yeah.
So what kind of explosion is this? What does it sound like?
So it's because it's like the one of the mail carts that have come off the track or like broken off the track. You hear what sounds like basically an earthquake combined with like a loud thud. So you hear like a as
Okay.
something has happened. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are still guards in our current area. They didn't all run off.
Yeah, there's still guards there fixing the previous situation.
Cool. Can I ask one of them, does this happen often? I still have a little piece of paper on my mouth from when I ate it.
The guard the guard looks at you, soldier looks at you, sees the paper in your mouth, looks back at you, looks at the paper again. Well, it happens maybe once or twice a week, but never this much.
Interesting.
You hear 2 more similar explosions in different areas again.
So, question. I know it's a combat move. However, I assume I can't just walk up the mail slides.
I mean, you know how like you can walk up a regular slide if you grip the sides of it and you just sort of like yeah, if you rely on your skills in training, you could.
I was wondering if I could do slip over ice up the slide.
Throw down some ice.
I can use it to like kind of skate up.
I mean, essentially, you since this is out of combat, you do the same thing. It just be relying on your skills and training. You would just use your training to create this sheet of ice and light up.
Cool, 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 cool.
So yeah, roll with focus.
Okay, I have a +1 to focus. That is a 9 + 1, 10.
This one. Oh, nice. Okay, so on a hit, you do it on a 7 to 9, you do it imperfectly. But since it's a 10, you've done it perfectly.
So I'm just sliding up the ramp,
Yeah,
leaving it completely unclimbable for anyone else.
yeah, it's all ice. You're just going up, skating, as the other three look at you as you go off.
Can I follow?
Yeah. Same.
I've just iced the slide is the thing.
Well, I'm an airbender, so
Alright.
How do you plan on getting up?
I melt the ice.
So
Just like a normal airbending blast, or like some sort of or
Yeah.
like flying on your glider.
yeah, some type of whoosh.
Okay. And then, do you want to melt the ice and walk up?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. So, both of you, roll with focus.
Okay. And I think I want to like just little flames around my feet, but not like a ton.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
I mean, it's hot, but
Haha.
I'm the cool one.
You roll 2 or 1 6, Josh?
It's both. You always
Oh.
roll 2d6.
Okay.
If you only rolled 1 6, you'd never succeed.
Okay, that's a 7.
Okay, so 7. All right. Kiara, what did you roll?
Rolled a something or other. Hold on. I rolled a 7.
7 as well. Okay. So 7 to 9, it's not perfect. So I tell you how it's going to lead to some unexpected consequences. You can accept the consequences, or you can mark 1 fatigue. All right. So, Kiara, as you sort of whoosh yourself up using airbending and such, you sort of end up causing sort of motion sickness on yourself as you like sort of circle your way, like somersault your way through, as you haven't totally figured out how to just push yourself right to where you need to go and land. You've pushed yourself, and then like another giant gust of wind hits you, and so you're sort of tumbling to keep balance in the air. And then Aya was just walking up, or how was she going about?
Yeah, so I was just like flames around my feet.
Okay.
Your shoes get wet and you contract trench foot.
As you're walking up, you're gonna have to like melt through some of the stone to create footholds, because just melting the ice is still gonna cause you to slide a bit. So that would be what happens here. So you're making damage to this public service, creating damage to it.
Yeah.
So you can either accept these consequences or mark 1 fatigue, and you just get up there like normal. That'd be
accept
what might happen. Accept the consequences. Okay. Kiara, do you
Bonnie, how
accept
are
the
you getting
consequences?
up?
Say, I'm taking a look at what in the world y'all are doing and just shake my head. And you said that because of what that's what Aya did. It created footholds.
Yeah, like there's little melted in footholds to the mail slots now.
And you said that these
Slides.
are made out of stone?
Yes.
Cool. Can I, as I'm walking up, kind of rebuild them back?
Yeah, roll with focus.
Okay.
Perfect
That's a
sequence.
+1 for
Amazing.
me. Ah, my phone. It's fine.
I do temporary damage, Megan does permanent damage, and then Morgan fixes it.
Kiara, did
really.
you accept the consequences for
Yeah.
karma? Okay. All right. So
I
is
rolled a
motion sick
9.
and causing public damage to public property.
I rolled a 9, but I have +1 for focus, so it's a 10.
Okay, so it's 10. All right, so it succeeds just fine without a hitch. As you go up, you're just like re-smoothing over the
With every step.
slide. Fixed. Okay. Right, you all make your way up to the top somehow. Karma's kind of motion sick. She needs a minute as they collect themselves. And then Aya's there and looks back and sees Avani just fixing every little step that was made, and Talarok is just there. He's been sort of waiting, but Talarok, you sort of realize you seem kind of later. Like that should have been a much harder slide.
Oh no. Can I check my pockets and everything?
Yeah, you look through your pockets and you realize that a good amount of your coins, your Water Tribe money coins, have sort of disappeared.
They just disappeared from my. Okay.
Yeah, they're just not there.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I was gonna turn around to Avani and be like, "Thank you, that happens. I figured out how to not melt the stone yet. Thank you."
I just close my eyes and go, it's okay.
I think I'm gonna get sick.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No!
It's extra windy
Hey.
today.
So
Tall person, you good?
Can I go over and comfort?
Yeah. I mean, you can't do much for
I
physical sickness, but
know.
yeah, sure.
Can we say that I have like a little water skin and I can be like, hey, you want a drink?
Oh yeah. All waterbenders should probably have a water skin on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna drink the bending water.
Ew.
You use this on the swamp people.
I would never. They welcome me with hospitality.
All right. Karma takes a drink, and you're now at the top of Omashu, where you can sort of see. There's like this little. There's the start of each slide, and then there's an earthbender there who's sending the carts down, and like they're just kind of coming up from the bottom as they appear, and then just kind of pushes them in the right direction.
So can we see anything that would be amiss that would be causing them to explode? At the bottom?
No, you can't really see anything wrong with it as he's pushing it down. You in the far distance you can see each section where there was a sort of an explosion, and you can see each of the you can sort of make out the looks of the soldiers sort of fixing it up. You do notice, however, that there are 4 people who are moving oddly. Like they're purposely going towards each slide, as like everyone else is just kind of mingling around the booth. They're purposely going towards different slides.
Okay. Can I sort of hand Ahanu off to Aya and be like, hey, can you just hold him for a minute while I ask that guy some questions? But can I have Ahanu check and see if Aya has stolen my money? He's gonna scamper around you a little bit. He's a rat, it's what he does.
Pick him up.
Hold on.
Ahanu kind of like nuzzles into your neck a little.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
But then he does start scampering around.
You know what? Yeah, that's entirely fine. I don't. Yeah, I don't see a reason why you can't do that. All right, so Ahanu is scampering around Aya to figure out what's going on, to see if there's any missing Water Tribe money. And you walk over to the guy who's just
The not
working in
chicken
the
guy,
matrix.
yeah. And can I just kind of go to him and say, hey, those 4, are they normally here?
What for do you mean? As he continues to push things down.
I sort of like signal to the 4 shady characters, like, them's ones.
You see, he does like a I really can't tell. I don't know. I don't usually work this shift. I was just called in because of the extra amount of people, so we've been taking shorter shifts today so we don't get worn out with all the mail going on for the festivities.
I see, that's a really good system. I hope you're part of a union.
What is a union? Is that like a criminal sort of
Halrock
thing?
absolutely launches into this long explanation of what unions are while the other 3 can go do other things. Workers' rights, compensation, while the other 3 can go do something else.
Okay. Are the 3 of us in enough distance to overhear the conversation that Talarak is having?
Yeah, you can catch like every other word.
Okay, so can we hear that, like...
Workers' compensation.
Union, rights, equity.
Okay. At that point, how is Karma feeling?
Feeling better.
Feeling better. Okay.
Still not good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stay over by Karma, but look over at the 4 shady people.
Okay. You look over and you see they've found like a slide. They're sort of looking around, and then and you notice that one of the male carriers are sliding towards them, and then you see one of them make some sort of movement, and then you hear a boom again as like an earth pillar sort of pops up and it hits the male. The male goes flying, and then those 4 sort of duck underground.
Can I signal to everyone to come here?
Yeah, you signal to everyone.
Okay.
I'm already here.
Compensation.
I know you are.
Yeah.
As
Unionized.
Talarak, as you're leaving, you hear him go, that kind of sounds like Fifth Nation stuff. I feel like that's not a good idea. Piracy's bad. Walk off.
Like, no, trust me. So I joined.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so once everybody is here, I explain what I just saw.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, how big do they look? Can we...
This is from
Go
very
ahead.
far away. So they were like, yay, tall.
Exactly.
Ahanu, go get him.
Oh yeah, Ahanu returns to Talarak and just kind of shakes his head.
I give him a little chin scratch and he's like, all right. He scampers back into my little a little area in my It's sort of like Sokka's vest, but it's got like fur trim.
Okay.
So he scampers around there. I have a little pocket. It's like, let's get a closer look, shall we?
How do you all want to get down there?
I want to fly down there.
I would like
Again?
to slide over ice.
Again.
But this time I would like to offer the same to my companions.
As you're all sort of talking about how to get down there, the guy doing the mail carrier goes, "Hey, I can just like put you guys in one of these carts and send you down. Just don't destroy the city anymore, please."
You got it. We'll do our best not to destroy any more city.
Yeah, I'll just send you with the mail, like when it comes, when one of them comes up that goes over there. Yeah, I'll just send you with the mail. Yeah, it'll be easy.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. You guys stand there watching and waiting for him to tell you as like 5, 6, 7 of these mail carriers pop up and they're all going in different areas. Man, nope, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. And it goes
Do
on
you have
like
any,
that
like, empty carts up here that we can just take?
for a few minutes. Well, no, not really. And then as you all decide to do something else, he goes, "Oh, here's one." Like, yeah, you've bought yourself a minute. You all get it, pile onto the mail, and he sends it down, and you reach to where the previous mail sort of exploded.
You
But
want
you-
to see
but
any
you-
more mail about the platypus bear?
In the cart you're in, yes. You're perusing around it, and like you jump off the cart with in time, and you've got some of the mail. It says platypus
like to
bear
take
problem.
I would like to take anything that is complaining about the platypus bear and destroy it in some way. I think I'm full. I don't need to eat anymore.
Okay, the three of you are all watching as Talarock is sifting through mail and just tearing up certain pieces of
I
mail.
give it to Ahanu to shred it. He does it in perfect strips.
That's a crime, right?
Yeah, it is a crime, both in the Avatar
Okay.
world and in this world. Correct.
It's fine.
Corrupting of mail.
Criminal?
A criminal?
I don't know what laws are.
Does Telrock say that?
No. Are you asking? Oh wait, did you actually say a criminal?
It's a good question. If you said a criminal, then Talarock definitely did say, "I don't know what laws are." But if you didn't, then no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did.
What do you mean you don't? The Water Tribe has laws, right?
Yeah. I assume.
Then how did you not know about Wait.
Hey, let's look for those guys messing with the mail.
How far away were those guys from where we are now, Josh?
You're like standing right on top of where they disappeared.
Okay. So, Avani, earthbending, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
I always
Took me a
assume.
minute.
I would like to note that at least Avani noticed that the person dressed in Earth Kingdom clothing happened to be firebending earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is now asking someone else to earthbend.
Why can't you do it?
That's kind of rude.
You are wearing clothing.
Oh my god, Talarak, you can't just ask
You
people why they
what?
can't earth.
So, earthbending.
Hey,
Um,
I'm
who
gonna
are you?
actually I'm gonna because the only one who would have seen it is Avani. Avani, you just kind of assume that what Aya did was like making footholds using earthbending, not instead of like melting through stuff. You're just gonna assume that
Okay.
it was very like non-considerate of the mail system and just like punched holes into the earth to move up.
Not the only one disrupting the mail system. I don't know why I'm the
Okay.
single.
So yeah, so now that this earth bending person is just asking you to make a hole instead.
And I give them a look of like, but aren't you an earthbender?
I mean, I'm from the Earth like nation.
But are you an earthbender?
Are you an Earthbender?
Of course I'm an earthbender.
Yeah, awesome. So can you like do the whole thing?
I shake my head, roll my eyes back, and say, okay, fine. And I just do it.
Okay, roll with focus.
Okay. I have a +1 for that. I am at a 7.
Okay, there's a chance it's gonna collapse.
Great.
Hey, can you help with the hole making? I look at Aya.
Well,
I
hold
mean,
on.
two earthbenders is better than one.
There's a chance it'll collapse. If you don't want it, make sure it doesn't want to collapse. You can just mark a fatigue, Morgan. It's up to you. You can either mark a fatigue, or there's a chance that this tunnel's going to collapse on you.
I don't want us to die right now, so I'll take a fatigue.
Okay, so
For Hanu.
a hole has been made. It doesn't look perfect, but it's very steady. It's sturdy, and it will not collapse.
So
It
it's
serves
straight
its purpose.
downward hole, or is it like a tunnel?
It's like a slanted downward.
A
So it
slope
goes straight
tunnel.
into darkness?
Yes, you can only see darkness right now.
Great. Man, if only we had a torch.
So can we just like jump down?
Yeah.
Okay. Aya's just going.
Do
Jumping.
we have to roll anything to see if we ouchies ourselves?
Yeah, it is dark. So everyone roll with passion, just because you're gonna push your luck. This is a
No.
risky situation.
No.
Not passion.
Actually-
Not the passion.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Also 6.
I got a 10.
Ooh, nice.
Karma
I-
flutters down like a leaf.
I also got a 10, but I got +1, so it's an 11.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. So
Hold on, wait. Can I hold on?
Talarok and Aya. Wait, right? You guys got the 6s.
Yeah.
Okay. Jump down the hole first, and they're sliding down. They can't really see too well, so they don't see where the landing is. And when you do land, you become we'll say you become impaired. So
That's fair.
you either have to wait.
Okay.
So you have to mark 1 fatigue or take a -2 to all physical actions.
I will take the fatigue.
I will also take the fatigue.
Okay.
And then does the status stay impaired until we fix that?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll. Oh wait, no, because you've marked the fatigue. Never mind. No, you're. That's all it does. You're just gonna be impaired until until the other 2 have landed. Essentially, you'll still have the fatigue, but that's the consequence you've chosen. So.
Okay.
If it was the -2 to all physical actions, then that would be different. All right, so you've taken the fatigue. Here comes sliding down the hole, very very nice and like graceful is Karma and Avani. Just like, this is so easy. Avani or Karma, you're using the feel of the air going through the tunnel to mark where the distance is and everything. Avani, you made the tunnel, so like you know how it works. And as you land, you both land on top of Talarok and Aya, to where you essentially just kind of like sit, like push them down, and like like when they crash in Scooby Doo style, and you're just kind of sitting on top of them. The dust settles. You two only see each other. You're like, wow, this was nice. This was good.
Hey, and I turn to Karma and say, I turn to Karma and say, hey, wait a minute. Weren't the other two down here?
You hear a little squeak.
Where'd they go?
You hear a little
The
squeak
rat
in front of you as on top of Talarok's head. Ahanu's fine. Talarok is not.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no,
I
Oz.
turn-
Oz, can you roll with push your luck for Ahanu?
Oh
No, no. Fucking kidding me. 12.
12. Okay. Then Ahanu sort of separated from Talarok and came down last and just kind of lands on Karma's head. Just like a really nice, a nice easy land. It's not very rough or anything. Just very light. And just kind of just looks
So
around.
Karma hears a little chirp from on top of their head.
I turn and look at Karma and then look up at God damn, what's the rat's name? Ahanu. And I say, oh, rat friend, because I can't remember Ahanu's name.
Yep, everyone's here. All three of us.
Yay!
You hear from underneath you.
Can I remove him from my head and hold him?
Yep. Okay, so Karma now is holding Ahanu. One, surprised at how roomy where they've landed is, because they are 6 foot, what is it, 3? And they're perfectly fine sitting up right now, and they can probably stand. And still no idea where Talarok and Aya are.
Ahanu kind of like you're holding him like this. Kind of like nestles around in your hand. Kind of like curls up into a ball.
Oh.
Oh. And at this point, we're still sitting on top of them, right?
Yeah, you're still on top of them.
And we're impaired, right?
Yeah, at the moment you're impaired. Yeah.
So okay.
So you can't get up. You're just kind of stuck there.
Can I make noise?
Yeah, you can make noise. That's fine.
Like,
Okay. Can I hear the noise?
Yeah, you're on top of their bodies. Their heads are still free, technically speaking.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like like sitting on top of them.
Okay.
Unless Megan, you want Aya's head to be like in the ground.
yeah, no, it's just
Okay.
in the ground.
Wait, how tall is this tunnel that we're in?
The weird the little cavern you've entered into is like about is about 20 feet high. It's a pretty big, spacious room, because it's like where they sort of figure out how mail is going to be going. So
The ceilings, I like it.
yeah, it's
It's on
very
the
very
top.
high ceilings. It's the Earth Kingdom. They know how to make Earth work well.
Can I step off of whoever I'm stepping on?
Yeah, sure. That would be Talarok.
Okay, I'm gonna not stand on them.
Appreciate it. Talarok just kind of
Can I help
just
them up?
kind of like yoga cobra pose.
Nice.
Yeah. Can I assist them up?
Yeah, you help pick them up, but you sort of pick them up way a little too high, so you sort of like dangle them off the ground for a sec. Just
When you go to pick me up, Ahanu scrambles into your pockets and searches for the Water Tribe money.
Ahanu comes up with nothing.
Ahanu returns to me. Thanks for catching Ahanu.
I'm also going to get off of whoever I'm on.
You two haven't been aware that you were on top of them, so you just kind of move to try and figure out where they went, and that's why you get off.
Aya just rolls back onto her back to breathe.
Okay, so Talarak is standing, Karma's standing, who has noticed that they landed on top of him, and then Avani is standing, and I is just kind of lying there. Just,
Taking a minute.
Can I turn around and go like, oh, there you are?
yeah,
Just nonchalant.
yeah. Be like, oh,
Oh, Ben.
like why are you
Hey,
lying?
pal.
Why are you lying down? What's going on here? Taking a nap?
Now's not the time for a nap.
Good job.
Talarock just snaps his back like a glow stick.
I'm gonna help Aya up.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Anyone
welcome.
figure out where we are?
It's still the same lift things.
Do we know where we are?
Yeah, you're in the. Well, are you asking me, the GM, or like
No.
everyone else? Everyone else?
We're-
Okay.
Okay.
Another question.
Yep.
Kind of a side note. Have I ever introduced myself to them?
I was
No,
going to
you
say,
have
like,
not.
hey,
No, you've
don't
just been
know your
along for the
name.
ride.
Just
You've just been along
We've
for
all
the ride.
We've all accepted this tall giant.
come along.
Because no one's been using names at the moment. No one said anyone's names, so they've just been. It's like,
That's not true.
What do you guys think?
The three of us introduced each other.
right, but since then you haven't used each other's
Oh,
names
you're right,
to say
Karma's not-
things. Like, hey,
Yeah, no.
hey, you guys want to go this way with me? Hey, why can't you do this? You've just been directly speaking to each other using you.
So I think when Ahanu comes back to me and just like, thank you for helping me up. Thank you for catching my rat. Who are you?
I'm Karma.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Thanks.
Again, thank you. You're very tall.
I get that a lot.
I'm Talarock. This is Ahanu. You've met.
Oh yes,
Ahanu kind of like waves.
the adorable one.
I'm Aya.
Hi, Aya.
I'm Avani.
You're a who?
Avani.
Ivani.
Can't hear you from way up here. What'd you say?
There's a little echo.
All right, so now that you've all fully been introduced and have met, you're looking around and you're in this big, spacious sort of cavern area, and you can see like the entrance to where like they'd sort out all the mail and everything, along with like a little sewer system as well.
Sewer with water.
Yes, a sewer with water.
Mm.
Imagine.
Imagine, if you will.
Can
Yeah.
we,
Go ahead.
oh, can we see?
Yeah, you can see it's like lit up by little gems.
Okay.
Oh, it's like that cave.
Yeah.
You have to kiss. Go.
No, not that one.
No. Come here.
I'm
We
saying
need to go.
I'd rather kiss you than die. It's a compliment.
Everyone kiss Ahanu. Go.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
So is it leading like in a specific direction, or does it go in two directions?
Yeah, there's two directions. So one direction is like the sewer system leading out to wherever the sewer dumps, and then like up for the rest of it, and then there's a tunnel next to the river of sewage that goes to where they sort out the mail and such.
So Karma, with like air stuff, can you tell like where the air's going? Like if there's an exit?
Ooh.
That does sound like that does sound
Maybe. I could try my best and see if I can do that.
Karma, roll with focus.
Oh. Um.
That didn't sound good.
Well,
No, it's
I
a
have
12.
a-
It's fine.
I have a -1 in focus.
Oh, good.
So, 6.
A 6. You pick up nothing. You can't hear. You can't use the air to figure out anything.
Can I do the finger thing to try and find a breeze?
I mean, you know
Like
that the breeze is moving. The way the sewage is moving.
Hmm.
You know that for
I mean,
sure.
the sewage has to let out somewhere, so I assume there's some sort of exit for the sewage.
Oh yeah, is it flowing?
Yeah,
The water?
the sewage is flowing. It's like a downhill sort of deal.
Stagnant sewage.
Oh.
There could be.
No,
I don't know.
No, it's a downhill sort of situation.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we're sort of like above the path where the sewage is. We would have to like hop down, or
You're like right next to it. Like there's the
Cool.
land and then there's like the river of sewage.
cool. And there's that door to the thing.
Well, yeah, kind of a door. It's just kind of an opening that leads to
Doorway,
where they
okay.
sort out the mail.
How nasty is this sewage?
It's sewage and it's from Omashu, so it's kind of like a mixture of rotten food and like human excrement and mud and all that like mixed together.
Great. I'm not jumping in there. I would like to go through the doorway.
I don't know why you wouldn't just waterbend it. Okay, cool. Talrock walks off to
Can I
the
bend
entrance.
some of the water out of the sewage and get some of the nasty out?
I mean, it would take some time, but yeah.
That's too much work. I'm just gonna take the nasty water and just kind of like have an orb of nasty water.
Okay.
Ugh.
Talrock
case
just
someone
grabs this
attacks
orb
us.
of nasty water. Okay.
There were 4
I-
guys, and we don't know their motives.
What if they don't like the mail the way you don't like the mail? Are you on their side?
Listen, I am an advocate for human and animal rights. I'm not about messing up a mail carrier's day.
But you ate the mail.
Okay, and that's one less letter for the mail carrier to deliver. I'm making his life easier.
To be clear, Talrock's walking off towards where they're sorting the mail, so you guys are shouting this at each other as they're slowly getting farther away.
I'm doing one of these moves of like, come on, guys.
Can I follow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll follow.
I and Karma are following.
I take a minute, I see that they're following, and then I continue on with a sigh.
Okay.
And keep following.
All right.
My nasty water orb.
Everyone follows Talrock as they walk into the mail area, and they see just like 3-4 people sorting through the mail, putting it on where it's supposed to go, and then sending up the carts.
Can I sort of move my nasty water orb to behind my back so they don't see it?
But we're following you.
No,
No,
the
yeah,
mail people.
You already know about the nasty orb. You've seen me eat mail. There's no recovering at this point.
I mean, yeah, fully trying to. Okay, you do, but like you can't hide the smell. So like they start to sniff the air, and they're like, "What the
Sewage,
heck?"
it's fine. They won't know.
But like the cave wall has done a very good job at blocking most of the smell. So they're now much stronger, and they go, "What the?" And then they slowly turn to where you are. They just see you, hand behind your back. Not sure why, but the smell's coming off of you.
Like, is it all men?
There's half and half. There's 1 woman, 2 men.
Okay. It's like, good afternoon. Have you 3 perhaps seen some people who don't normally work here? That are not us?
They all sort
Pass
of
through here?
look at each other for a sec. They look back, and the one goes, "Other than you, no."
Have you heard about the mail problem? we've been
Listen,
having?
you smell really bad. Can you just like take a few steps back first? And no, we haven't heard any trouble with the mail so far.
Can I sort of get rid of the nasty water?
How are you gonna do this?
How far away are we from the sewer? Can I like back up towards the entrance and then just kind of fling it back to the sewer?
Are you looking or are you not looking?
Not looking.
Okay. Can you roll
I'm gonna.
with
She
passion?
asked me to back up, so I'm gonna back up to the entrance.
Yeah. Can you roll with passion?
Oh, don't make me do this. Doesn't my guy give me a thing?
Which one?
My best friend. Can I roll? Is it passion or is it something else?
Wait, your character. What was your playbook? What was? What do you-
I was the bold.
Best friend is small, fuzzy, dependable, like all of the patients. Creativity. You can roll with creativity instead of passion
Yes.
when you push your luck.
I
Yeah.
have a +1.
Whenever your pal could help you push your luck, mark.
Oh.
Yeah, and then mark your fatigue to roll with creativity instead of passion. No.
Never mind. I'm not gonna. I can't think of a single way a Hanu could help.
Nope. And if your pet ever gets hurt, mark your condition. Wow.
Okay, that's an 8.
Okay. You can back up and get it out. However, you will probably hit one of the others because they are behind you.
I am not considering this consequence. I am not thinking. I'm in a social situation and I am nervous.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna find out. Okay, so Kiera, Megan, and Morgan, please pick a number 1 through 10.
4.
8.
I was gonna say 8. 5.
Can't believe you just Price is Righted Megan.
Megan and Morgan. So Avani and Aya get hit by the sewer water as you send it back.
Both?
Yeah, both of them. Both of them were getting hit. Karma's
I do
fine.
not notice.
Great.
Karma's absolutely fine. Did not hit them. Did not phase them. They sort of saw it coming, and just kind of dodged it.
So at this point, I'm asking. So I'm not paying attention to where that water has gone. So have you heard about the mail problem?
What? No, we haven't heard about any male problem.
Hmm.
Oh, now that smells even worse, but it's not coming from you.
Yeah, I don't know what that could be. Shall I roll a trick?
No.
Okay.
No, you're not you're not like playing a trick or anything on them, so yeah. You honestly don't know where the smell's coming from because you've sent it away.
Hmm. Great. So I kind of catch them up on that. Can I tell if they're like lying?
No, they're telling the truth. You
Okay. I sort of catch them up on the mail situation. Has this ever happened before?
Oh man. She turns and to one of the guys. I didn't think of a name for this guy. Oh no.
Jeff.
Hey, tall Jeff. Didn't you hear? Didn't something like this happen while you were around?
This is illegal.
Well, no, not that I remember. Although on my first day here, I accidentally sneezed and some of my earthbending kind of got out of hand and caused an explosion in here. But other than that, no.
Please tell me Tall Jeff sounds like this and is as short as Aya.
No, tall Jeff is as tall is taller than the woman. But oddly enough, is not the tallest person there.
Oh.
Tall Jeff is not the tallest one of the three.
I ask the tallest one. It's the guy.
Yeah,
The other guy.
the
that
other
hasn't
guy.
spoken
Yeah,
yet.
the other guy. Yeah.
You, Mr.
Oh, we just call him Little Little John.
Mr. Littlejohn. Have you heard anything about this?
He just kind of looks at you, shakes his head, and then goes back to sorting mail. Yeah, he doesn't speak much.
That's okay. I can respect that. Have you three heard about unions?
What? You mean like those pirate things? No, the Fifth
Not
Nation
even-
ended so long ago. And besides, it wasn't even affected by us. We weren't affected by them.
Long diatribe about unionizing.
Alright. What does the rest of you do? Two of you soaked in sewer water?
Is there any way to get that off of me? Get that smell off of me?
Not without taking a bathing and cleaning your clothes.
Can I
No.
like dry myself without like full fire showing?
Roll with focus.
Okay. What's my focus?
Rely on your skills and training for this. Just need to heat up the body and nothing else.
It makes a blow
9?
dryer sound.
9.
9.
Mhm.
Do it imperfectly. You can, but you would like lose your sleeves and like your pants would become, if you had like pants, they'd become like capri pants.
That's twins.
Can I use a fatigue?
Yeah, and then it's just normal dry. Yeah, it's all just
Yeah.
regular dried. Yeah.
I'll use a fatigue.
Fatigue for fashion, but not for preserving the male slide.
For fashion.
The effing fatigue is for fashion.
It is.
Okay. So now Avani's the only one who smells like sewer. Although
Damn it.
Aya's dry.
It smells like hot sewer now.
Yeah, smells like hot sewer, but it's dry. Aya has dried her clothes and she just smells like hot sewer now. And yeah, what do you guys want to do now?
Can I just start looking through the stuff?
To what?
Whatever they're working on, can I just look through it?
Look through the mail. Yeah.
I
You
mean,
just
I
said-
am distracting them with this diatribe about unionizing.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
yeah. So you just start looking through the mails. It's just like regular mail. One from loved ones to another to friends, pen pals, and then like complaints to the king and such.
Is there any about the platypus there?
You don't know.
That's fair.
Karma doesn't know what letters you were specifically looking for. You did mention a platypus bear, but yeah, who knows?
Just something to do. Search through the mail,
Okay.
listening to them go on about unions.
Unionized. Equity.
No. This cavern is big enough and like with enough of walls that you can hear the full speech with some echoes.
It's very echoey.
Yeah. So you're hearing like, you guys really need to start a union. Start a union. Start.
And like for context, do we all like assume that he's talking about pirates?
Kind of. You're just assuming that he's like talking about the pirates and the Fifth Nation that was created.
Workers' rights.
But also, you should all know that the Fifth Nation is gone. It's been destroyed. So it just sounds like Talaraka's trying to recreate the Fifth Nation.
Oh no!
Good.
Bosses can't take advantage. Man.
Because you don't have a boss.
I'm gonna slowly sneak over to where Karma is to look through the mail or look around to make sure there's, nothing else suspicious going on, even though I smell horrible.
Corporate elite, leave.
Is there anything else in this room, like a door or an
Yeah.
elevator, an
Can I
exit?
assess the situation? Like with the basic move?
Yeah. Roll with creativity to assess the situation.
Okay.
What
Let's
does
make
the surrounding look like? What does this place look like?
So it looks like a giant sort of cavern with these mail carriers around it. There's like a wheel system that they've been using to get them up to the top, and then earthbending their way through, moving them and such. There's just like a lot of mail everywhere.
Cool, cool, cool.
Like,
That's at 11.
okay, an 11. All right, and like Tolerok is very much impeding this process right now by explaining the unions and how it's not like the Fifth Nation.
So then, Josh, for assess the situation, do I ask you one of the questions?
Take +1 ongoing when acting on the answers. Okay, so and then ask 2.
Oh, ask 2.
Yeah, you can ask 2 of the questions, and then
Okay.
I can tell you what's going on with.
So what should I be on the lookout for?
In this room, nothing. There's nothing in this room that like you really need to be on the lookout for. You need to be looking out like signs that someone has been through here, which there hasn't. There's no other entrance other than the one that you came through.
Cool.
And
Okay.
it doesn't look like there's like any rocks that have been moved recently to make a new entrance.
Okay. Okay. I mean, then I don't really need to ask a second question. Right.
I mean, the only other question would be that well, the only other I mean, yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I mean,
Here's the
for
biggest
what
threat
is the
and why is
biggest
it
threat, I
Talrock
guess.
unions?
What's the biggest threat currently?
Yeah.
Talrock
it just
with the mail system.
It
Talk
just
about
sounds like
unions.
at the moment it seems like Talrock would be the biggest threat to finding the 4 people. Talrock seems to be the biggest threat right now because he's gotten super sidetracked.
Can I just tap them on the shoulder and be like, hey, this is not what we should be focusing on?
There's never a wrong time to make sure people are being treated well in the workplace.
Fair, and that's fair. But we're on a we have an objective.
You're right.
Hold on. Kiara, roll with Harmony for guide and comfort.
Okay. 8.
An 8? Okay, so that's a hit. Oz, please choose whether you embrace the guidance and agree, or you can just totally shut them down. It's your choice.
I think I agree. I feel like I've reached the end of my typical union spiel anyway, so it's like, yeah, all right, we should find whoever's disrupting the mail system.
Okay, let's see. Well, now, Oz, you can either clear condition or 2 fatigue. I don't think you have condition currently.
I don't, but I
So-
have 1 fatigue
It's
that I
gone.
can clear.
All right, and then now, if you want, Kiera,
Mhm.
Karma can ask Tolerok a question, and they have to answer honestly.
Have a question to ask at the moment.
All right, we'll just put that on the back burner. So the next time Oz, the next time Karma asks Tolerok a question, Tolerok has to answer it with all honesty.
Got it. Not gonna ask about why I ate the mail.
That's not one that they need an answer to. They already know.
Fair enough.
Okay. So now Tolerok is done pitching unions and everything. What do you want? What do you all want to do?
So to be clear, there's the river of sewage
Mm-hmm.
and the wheel.
Yes.
The
And-
tunnel from where we came, is there like a lot of tunnel back that way that we could explore, or
No, the tunnels. There's no tunnel that way. It's pretty much just the one you created.
okay, so it's the one we created, the wheel, and wherever the sewage is going.
Yes, those would be the 3 ways out.
Climb the wheel. Climb. The
I'm team climb the wheel.
Yeah.
Unless someone wants to go in the sewage, not me.
wheel.
Wheel. Wheel.
Wheel it is.
Wheel.
Right. Well, you all board the wheel and go up, and you pop up where you started, where the one guy is, and he's super surprised, like, oh my god, and like he's
Have there been any more
he faints.
explosions?
No, not really. Just this one, he says, as because when you jumped up, when you popped up, he sort of didn't catch the cart, so it kind of slammed down on the ground.
Aw.
Just the one we made right now, but no, there's been no other explosions. What were you guys doing?
We're looking for the people that were exploding shit.
And did you find them?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Does this thing go down?
What do you mean?
I point at like the wheel, the elevator thing.
No, it does not.
Is our tunnel still there?
Yeah, there's still a hole in the ground from when you originally. No one sealed it up. There's just a hole in the sidewalk.
I have an idea. Hopefully I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. I hand a Hanu to the one person who hasn't been searched,
That would be Avani.
Avani. I don't leave yet. I wait until Ahanu says something.
Ahanu yet again shakes his head. No.
Ahanu kind of like sniffs Avani and kind of hops over to Karma, the one person who doesn't smell.
Yeah.
It's like, hopefully I'll be back in 5 minutes. If not, Ahanu likes seeds for dessert before going to bed.
Okay.
Please take care of my perfect boy.
I will take.
I would like to go back down the hole and jump in the sewage and see if I can follow that somewhere.
Okay. You jump
Oh,
down.
can I actually surf on the sewage so I don't actually have to go in the sewage?
I was gonna say, yeah. Roll on roll with focus to rely on your skills and training. I was gonna say you're a waterbender. What are you doing?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. 9 plus 1, 10.
9 plus 1, 10. All right. Yeah, you do that perfectly fine. No issues there. Don't have to mark anything. You're good. You're just kind of surfing on the sewage as you go down, and you find like a grate where it ends. You pass a few pentapoxes that
Can
are
I
just like
grab
on the
them?
wall. No, they're kind of just stuck there. You can't really get them off.
I can't do little thing?
You don't have enough time. You're sliding down the sewage.
Fair enough. Okay, so
Ah.
I reached this grate.
Yeah, you reach the grate that leads to the outside.
Can I lift the grate?
You don't actually have to. You notice that it's already slightly open, like it's sort of swinging.
Okay, cool. Can it's like a door?
Yeah, it's kind of like a door. I mean, you can lift it if you want to, but you notice that it's very much already been opened.
Okay. Oh, it opens up and down?
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could hang on it
Wait, hold on.
so I can like, look out.
I'm fairly certain it opened up and down in the anime, in the cartoon.
It would make sense too. I was just asking.
Because when Aang opened it from the top and no, it opened side to side. No, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay, so can I like push the door out and kind of like hang on it
Yeah.
and see if I can see anything?
Yeah. So you push the door out, you hang on it, and you see that there's like a ledge underneath, and then like a little stair, a few like some created stairs, and then another ledge, much bigger one.
Mhm. Can I surf back up the sewer so I can go get my friends?
Roll with focus. Skills and training again.
7 + 1, 8.
Yes, but you're gonna get sewer water on you.
I'm going upstream. It's fine. I'm gonna take a fatigue.
Okay, you're gonna mark the fatigue, so you don't. Okay.
The only one who's gonna be smelly.
No, no.
No. Aya still smells, just
Yeah.
not as bad.
It smells like hot garbage and hot sewage.
Not hot. I just like dried myself.
Sorry. Warm garbage.
Warm sewage. Okay. So
So I don't think I go all the way back up. I go down to the hole and I like kind of signal for them, like, guys, I found a thing. Come on.
hold on. Was anyone watching for to see if Tall Rock came back up?
I
No.
was.
Okay. So yeah,
You see like this much, and me was like, guys.
Hey,
Okay.
guys, look. They're back.
I found a thing. Come on.
All right, let's go.
All right. So y'all go down the hole, go down to the sewer area, and you're standing back at that area where there's the entrance to the mail. You've all gone down the tunnel, and there is the sewage river.
There's like a ledge out here.
You're
and
not
there's a
out there yet.
stairway. What? Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Can I make this like an ice boat so that we don't have to get sewage on us?
it would be an ice boat made out of sewage. You realize?
Yeah, but it wouldn't get on us that way.
That's fair. Yeah, roll with focus.
Okay. That's gonna be 6 + 1 is 7.
Oh no.
It perfectly will fit 3 of you, but the 4 of you will be a problem, and you're gonna have to delegate like who gets like sewage on them.
What if the 3 of them ride in the boat and I surf?
Yeah, you would just have to roll again with focus so that you can surf.
Maybe I can roll better this time. Or I could not. That's gonna be a 3 + 1 a 4.
You are too tired. You cannot make
Okay,
like a
that's
surf.
fair.
So you have to make the choice on the boat.
You might as well choose me because I already smell like shit.
So defeated.
Avani, would you I
I'm
can clean you off
sorry.
later. I can I don't know how
sorry.
you got the sewage on you, but I can clean you off later.
Sure.
Okay, so y'all go down. You follow the sewage down to the grate, onto the ledge. And
So
Avani
you said
just
there was
smells even worse than
created-
before.
Sewage plus.
Roll for sewage +1.
I think Morgan should get in +1 to all intimidate rolls because of how bad Avani smells.
Yeah, literally. Yes.
Anyway, so there was a staircase that led somewhere.
Yeah, so you notice off to the side there's like a little earth-made staircase that leads to a much bigger ledge.
Like, well, come on, let's go. I think at this point I do take Ahanu back now that I know none of you have stolen from me.
Wait, was a hot? Okay, never mind.
Ahanu was with I left Ahanu with you with Karma
Thank goodness. I'm like, oh no.
while I
don't
was
let
going
me
to
be
explore the
smelling
sewers in case I died.
sewage.
Okay. Did you all take the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, just one. I take the stair.
I'm still sitting there. No.
One is enough.
You all walk up to the stairs and you see on this ledge there's like a pile of like jewels and oddities and just things there. There's just like a pile of them. And you also notice, Oz, just like a sack of of money that's in like a seal skin. Kind of like what someone from the water tribe would have held their money in.
My money.
Money.
Can I hold on? Can I assess the situation and look for any traps?
Sure. Yeah. Roll with what was it? Roll with creativity.
Okay, that's an 8 + 1, 9.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. You can. So you're just gonna ask if there's any traps, anything that you'd
Yeah.
be on the lookout for. No, there are no traps there.
Okay. Then I would like to take my money back.
You walk over there and you start to grab the money when suddenly you hear a very deep, gruff voice that sounds kind of familiar. Hey, what are you doing? And sort of jumping down from like another smaller ledge for whatever reason. There's so many ledges. Somehow, you lands the really tall earth thug from earlier.
You again.
No,
I
it's
tap the
us.
shoulder and a Hanu comes out.
You hear, no, it's us again. And two more
Yeah.
people jump down, and it's the same two guys. And then a fourth person jumps down. And you recognize the person who they had originally backed up into a corner, who had bumped you on their way out.
No. Why?
It's all a scheme.
It's all set up. Yeah, and that is where we're going to pause.
No.
You found the adversaries, and we're gonna stop there for this session.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Nice.
Incredible work, Josh. Well done.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks for joining us for session 1. Next time, we're going to do some combat exchange. We're going to find out some more, and we're going to keep moving on. Thanks for joining us for Avatar Legacy of Heroes, session 1. I don't know, like and subscribe. That's the next thing I'm supposed to say, right?
Yeah.
Woo.
Good job, old man.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's done there.
Good job.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
Yay.
Oh yeah. Thank you to my friends. What is the order? Oh yeah. Megan, Kiera, Oz, and Morgan for joining me on this adventure.
And thank you, Josh, for game mastering.
And thank you to viewers like you